Hello traders, how are you doing? Today is Tuesday, July the 5th, 2016. My name is Alberto Alvarado and I'm broadcasting from Mexico City. Well, first of all, I would like to explain why my today's webinar delivery, I don't know what happened. Maybe Dukascopy had some problems uploading it to the YouTube channel, so I expect that maybe tomorrow it will be available along with my tomorrow's webinar. But well, in the meanwhile, I decided to record this very short webinar delivery just to explain some things. Well, at today's webinar, at the beginning of the day, I was saying that maybe the pound, it was a very important trend line that had been that was being tested at that time, but apparently the market and the bulls didn't make it to support that level, and the cable continued going down, not in an exaggerated way, but it retested last week's low. So for me, I only for the ones that are following my Trade Explorer in Forex Factory, you've realized that I've closed losing trades on the GEPI, that is the pound yen, and the cable, that is the pound dollar, because I was expecting that the market could more or less try to close last week gap. But since that didn't happen, the trades were closed at a loss. And as I've been explaining in my other webinars, what I expect is that a pound will be in buying mode for the next weeks, even though the price continues going down, as I explained in some other webinar deliveries, because in the weekly charts we are now retesting a multi-decade support, and we're having very, very important divergences in the weekly charts in the cable. So for a longer term view, the cable is in buying mode, at least until those divergences are denied. The problem of having divergences in the weekly charts in the conditions we're having them now is that even the price in cable could go even to the 1.2, and those divergences could be even still be active. So it's a very tricky thing to trade the cable. Again, I was giving these trades a shot to trade them to the upside, betting that they will close last week's gap, but that didn't happen. So I won't touch any pound related thing until well, I don't know, maybe until that gap is closed. I was expecting that to happen this week. Apparently that won't happen, and if it happens, I won't touch that, because I honestly, my landmark in the sand was that the price shouldn't touch last week lows to continue trading the pound. But since that didn't happen, in my opinion, the pound became even more volatile, risky, and unpredictable. That even in a greater manner than after Brexit, because now, since we are retesting multi-decade lows besides having weekly divergences, well, you can expect the price continue going down and down, retesting lows, and all of a sudden it could rise and soar to the upside, while those weekly divergences are still active. So it would be very tricky to trade that. I will do my best to maybe try to profit from any volatility trade on Friday that we have the non-farm payroll number being released. I will consider seriously maybe opening a trading cable, but only if I see some clear signals, regardless if the trade is to the upside or downside, because I was really biased to the upside this week on cable. Again, as I explained, I still believe it will go to the upside, but the question is, I don't know when that bullish spree will happen. since we are now retesting lows, what we are now retesting is those divergences, and it can take weeks since these divergences are in the weekly chart. So yes, I will quit trading cable things, pound things, until I see something clearer, and overall with a stop loss not that big. Think that it's very difficult after having, and while we are having this kind of volatility. So for the ones that are also following my Forex Factory Trade Explorer, you've realized that I continue opening trades to the downside in dollar versus Canadian dollar, but I'm basing that in the fundamentals. That is why I continue opening. I continue opening trades to the downside there. And well, let's see what happens tomorrow. I don't know if this webinar is still on time. It's the very ending of the day. So, but well, I didn't want to have a missing webinar for today. So I expect you tomorrow at same time, same place. Trade safe, be safe, and bye-bye.